Hey everybody, Charlie92 here, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. When the last left off, we had an educational video on the dangers of choice. And we also had the narrator, who seems to be the mastermind and game designer here, realize that we are a real person controlling a character in his game. Let's see what that entails. Let's continue on. Looks like we're going back through the employee lounge.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Does this say anything? Well, I guess we'll go through here.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Why?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What do you think? Should we do it? Should we not choose the right answer, or should we choose the right answer? Let's not.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Wonder if that's important. That's cool. Okay, so we do have to go this way. We've ruined it.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
All right. Is that another ending? Oh, this didn't work.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
Yep.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
No, you
He
didn't.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so we've restarted now. Now we go left. We go to meeting room. It's not all messed up.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
No shadow.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, so we know going down is the wrong answer.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Don't even have the option. Ooh. Ooh, fancy. Super fancy. What's this? The beige pages. Ooh, what's over here? Business time. Are hostile takeovers the new biannual percentage? Maybe. Boss man.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still
Writing
work?
it down.
There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Why is there a panda with a gun to his head? I really need to know that.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I guess I have to?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Well, now I don't want to, because you asked me to. But I don't see any other options, to be honest.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Oh, we died again. Oh, or maybe we didn't.
Into a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is
The
everything
end?
all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything.
2013 is when the original came out.
I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Okay. Still no Messages. This is new.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right, I do want to go to the meeting room, but I want to try to get into that vent that we saw, that air duct. And I could be misremembering. Maybe there isn't a way to drop down there, but we're going to try it first.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Anything changed
Stanley felt
here?
lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
That's new.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We still haven't done that yet, but I want to drop into this vent if we can.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I don't think we can, actually. Ooh, we made it. What is this? What is that? Can we open this door? What is this? Help, help, the striped shirt savage is tearing off my arm. Ow. Beware the referee of pain. Pain. What's this?
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun
Raw copy and power. I'm a messenger from the printer. Printers get a lot of stick for not being as simple as they were in the early noughties. They get a lot of hate for refusing to print when only one of the ink cartridges is empty. You think that's their call? They didn't design themselves. Educate yourself before you cast shade. Ink is printer blood. That means every time you print a document, it's written in blood. Think on that. Printing is a blood sport. Vegans shouldn't print. Printers are alive. The day of ink, as it is known in the annals, for scarcely has a day seen so much wanton ink shed. A baleful sun rose upon the printer camps, when at once 2,000 photocopier cavalry emerged from the mists. The printers had believed them still a week away, and yet here they were with fury in their hearts. The heavy cavalry was followed by 10,000-foot copiers. It is said that the fields were multicolored with ink for years after that day of horror. To this day, some locals report hearing the ghastly sound of printer errors upon the old battlefield. Hush. Tapes. Dialogue. Narrator dialogue.
That it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
Oh, I now have a reticule?
That it seemed the office had begun so far off the beaten path.
Record?
That it seemed the You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Well, we found out where that went. I'm actually quite surprised I was able to make it there. I don't even know if that's the intended route. All right, no more paper on the floors. Let's
All
check
of his
the computer
co-workers
screens.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. Still looking for an input screen. I don't see one. All right, so now we're going to head right. And we're going to go through the door on the left like the narrator wants us to.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic, like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
I started to bleed a little?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
All right, we're going to do it. First open door on the left.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Well, you know I'm going to go to this elevator. Loading screen.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
And we go right. Guess we're going left.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Nope, back left.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely,
You have hands?
definitely this way.
Portable generator. Should have a light that raises up, but I'm not seeing the light. All right, let's head down this way. Whoa! What?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
427.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Right there.
The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No!
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
Time. Still the same. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. All right, so we'll go to the right. We'll hang the left.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Well, we can't go this way. That makes no sense. That doesn't oh, no, it does connect. Well, go to the first room to the right. Those are connected. What in the world?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by
never
starting
ending?
over and over again.
Oh, no, we're back
It's
here.
got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Nope. I found something. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Of course, there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Maybe we did. Like behind this door. Nope. Coffee spilled? Is that always like that? Ladder. Okay. Back to our office.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Wait, what? How did... How does this work?
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Huh. Well, this is new.
Now well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yeah!
Congratulations!
We did
I know
it!
you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
We did it. We did it. We did it.
I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
What are you talking
Some
about?
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Adventure Line. This is made by Ubisoft. Even EA, I think they had this in a Dead Space
All
series.
right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
DM.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
TM. That's new. I want to go over here. It didn't let us go there before, but we're going off the line.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay, so definitely nothing in there this time. I had to check, right? Adventure Line. All right, we weren't able to get in here before. We can just walk through this chair like it doesn't exist. Can we click on the solitaire game? We cannot. Adventure awaits.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Is
Onward,
it?
Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Yep.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Yes.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Creepy. I like the music though. I'm digging the music. Can't walk up there. 6. That's a Payday? I think that's where that mask is from. Not 100%. Alright, let's keep on going. It's a crazy line with adventure music. Annual reviews, monthly ledgers, corporate imbalances, consolidation reports, departmental accounts. Wait, what? Oh, look at that. And if we do this, do we come out over there in your personnel files? Your reviews, financial records. Yes. Creepy. What happens if we go here? Okay.
Wait, cut the music.
Please.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Fern. Got it. Memorized everything. 72 leaves.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Takes us back here.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, I thought that was the hour hand. That is 100% not. That is a very long minute hand facing the other direction. Okay, whatever. Fine, I guess. Are you going to say anything, narrator?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
So there's no hour line on that one. Or hand, rather. What's this way?
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley. I'm ready for it.
Do I get to choose?
Oh,
Whoa.
no, not you again. Stanley,
TM.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.